Good evening and welcome to IONTV News Bulletin. I'm Saika Mohammed, bringing you the latest news in the UK and around the world. Starting off with the UK. Crisis meetings involving senior royals have taken place during the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex. Prince Harry and Meghan spoke about racism, mental health, the media and other royals. A fireball that lit up the sky over the United Kingdom and Northern Europe on February 28 was an extremely rare type of meteorite. This meteorite could explain about the early history of the solar system and the life on Earth. Prof. Chris Whitty told the MPs on the Science and Technology Committee that another rise in cases was inevitable at some point. Unlocking too quickly could lead to a substantial surge in COVID infection, the UK's chief medical advisor said. Prof. Chris Whitty said that it would be dangerous and risk lives among the many vulnerable people not yet protected by vaccines. A new study suggests that the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine can protect people against the coronavirus variant first identified in Brazil. The NHS COVID symptom checker has been criticized by a study which found it may not pick up some people who are seriously ill. By being told to stay at home rather than consult a doctor, they may not receive treatment quickly enough. Northern Ireland's chief scientific advisor has lost a High Court bid to block a General Medical Council investigation of allegation he failed to tell the family of a 9-year-old girl who died by failing in her treatments. More than 1 million people in Wales have now been given their first dose of a coronavirus vaccine. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon has said she cannot simply turn a blind eye to crowds of Rangers supporters breaking lockdown rules at the weekend. Ms. Sturgeon told MSPs during the COVID update that she would report back in due course, and certainly ahead of the Old Firm match scheduled for the 21st March, on the outcome of those discussions. The U.S. government in granting Venezuelans who are living in the U.S. temporary protected status. The decision will allow hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans the chance to stay and work in the U.S. legally. An American linked to January's deadly riots at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. has been summoned to a court in New York after being deported from Kenya. The European Parliament has voted to waive the immunity of the former Catalan leader Carles Puigdemont and 2 other Catalan separatist MEPs. Hospitals in and around Paris have been told to reduce non-COVID treatments by 40% as demand for intensive care beds nears saturation point. Dozens of Myanmar anti-coup protesters who had been connived overnight by security forces in Yangon have escaped from an area where they were trapped. Nearly 100 people have been confirmed dead after the blast at a military base in Central Africa country over the weekend, the country's death ministry has said. Recently in Bangladesh, Dhaka Mass Transit Company Limited, the Metro Rail project implementing authority, will build shopping malls, hotels, entertainment points and commercial centers at the station of the under-construction Metro Rail. 2 suspect drug dealers were killed in an alleged gunfight with a member of the Golden Guard Bangladesh in Teknaf on Tuesday. A woman who survived bullying, assault, and suicide attempts has made her debut as Bangladesh's first transgender newsreader. Tashnava Anand Shishir, 29, delivered a 3-minute news bulletin on a private TV station on Monday, International Women's Day. Last but not least, sports. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says he is not available to succeed Joachim Löw as manager of his native Germany. The German Football Association has announced that Löw will leave the role after summer's European Championships. Make sure to wear face coverings over your mouth and nose at all times. Wash your hands frequently with soap. Keep yourself and others safe by maintaining social distancing. Stay home, follow the government restrictions, and keep the NHS safe. Keep an eye on IONTV News to be updated at all times. Thank you very much for watching.
প্রতিটি ত্যাগ শিকার প্রতিদিন পারি